right, so I decided to do a market check-in. It is 1:58 a.m. Central Standard Time, so it's 2:58 in Eastern Standard Time. And let's see here. I thought while I was doing my research for tomorrow morning or this morning's market open, that I would just go ahead and record it so you can see how I go through my process of reading the planets. So first of all, I use this tool free, AstroSeek, astroseek.com. You can see the link here on my screen. It's a really good tool. They give you, or they allow you to make free charts. So I always set the chart date for the time that the market opens and the date that is relevant, and create the chart. So this is the first chart for today's market, okay? And as you can see, and if you're not an astrologer, you don't study astrology, hey, no big deal. This is all, part of the learning process in astro trading, and I have an excellent course that is soon to be launched called the Golden Ratio Method. Make sure you check out the links in the description, intro.goldenratiomethod.com. Sign up now as a waitlister and you will get 50% off on the enrollment launch. So here we are, market chart for today, and market open at 9:30. So as we can see, the chart looks a little bit confusing, but if you look over to the right, you'll see in this column, the planets are listed with their positions. And right now, the moon is at 11 degrees, 48 minutes in, I think that's Capricorn. Yeah, that's Capricorn. So that's sign is not that significant. The position is what I'm interested in. And then when I look over here, all right, we look for the moon, this little symbol right here. We can see the moon is right here. And anything below the horizon is pretty inactive right now. What we're interested in is what's happening at this line, the horizontal line. What's happening here is we have Virgo at 19 degrees, 24 minutes. The planet, I think this is Venus. Yeah, this is Venus. She's a beauty and she is powerful. So market open 9:30 a.m. We can expect some good things to happen with Venus. But let's scroll down. This is what I look at when I'm checking out my charts. Let's go to, where is it? Aspects. Right here. Aspects table. Because aspects are really important. The red squares usually signify downtrends or reversals in market direction. The triangles, the trines, are symbolic of good uptrend moves, powerful uptrend moves. And these little barbell looking things, position icons, I call them barbells. They look like barbells to me, but it's the opposition. So signs that are exactly opposite one another are indicated by this. That is also a very important symbol when reading these charts. So I'm interested in the moon's position, what's happening with the moon, because the moon is the fastest traveling planet, and it will, well, aside from the sun, but we use the moon for calendar days, 29.5 calendar days. And the rhythm of the markets is based off of that moon cycle. So these are all little intricate details when it comes to astro trading. But what you'll learn in the course is how to identify those movements and where the market is in its rhythm so that you can catch a wave on an uptrend or a downtrend. It's really quite exciting, and it's very, very fascinating to see how everything plays out when you plot your planets. So in this example, I'll just briefly go through. The moon is conjunct Mercury, this little guy that looks like uh, I don't know, a deer in headlights, kind of. Maybe not. But it's conjunct Mercury. That's a powerful, powerful sign, a powerful position, I should say. And the moon is also sextile and trine Venus. Two aspects within a single planetary angle is pretty powerful. So the moon trine Venus, and then we have Mercury sextile Venus. Venus is doing some work today. And then we have Venus square Mars. Now, Mars is the planet of war, right? And that's a planet of action, a planet of war, a planet of just turmoil. So you can expect whatever is happening in this aspect with Venus and Mars being squared each other, that it's going to be a powerful move up or down. Generally, it is down if it's a square. Okay. I want to restate here that this is not financial advice. Okay. I'm not trying to tell you how to trade using this information. I'm simply sharing this information to help you understand how trading in the markets work with math, planets, and how to apply it to your trading plan. So let's look further down here. We've got Saturn in retrograde. There's a little R right here next to Saturn. And we have Saturn square Mercury, and we also have Saturn square the moon. Ooh, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, this is some powerful downtrend placements here. We have Neptune retrograde as well. That's squared the moon. Neptune is the planet of illusions. All right. So you might think it's going in one direction. It'll switch around and do a switcheroo on you, and it'll go in the opposite direction. So be careful with this particular aspect in your analysis. Okay. We also have Venus square Lilith. I don't really use Lilith as a planet in my analysis, but let's see. I'm just going to go down to Pluto. I like Pluto. Pluto and Jupiter ain't nothing happening with Jupiter. Jupiter is one of my best planets to give me indications about expansion, and it is the planet of expansion, abundance, growth, all those good things. Jupiter is associated with that. So, but there's nothing happening here. No action with Jupiter. But let's see here. Who was I talking about? I was talking about Pluto. Yeah. Pluto and Neptune are sextile. And Pluto, I don't know who this little guy is right here, is trine with this little guy right here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what this is. I don't recall that one. So I basically stick with the moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter. The slower planets are Saturn, whatever this planet is, and then Neptune and Pluto. Those are very slow planets, meaning slow movements. So you'll be in a trade for a long time with those planets, unless they are somehow, um, you know, aspect with the faster planets. These are the faster planets: Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars is the planet of action and war. So you can always expect Mars to do some serious movements in the market when you see a planet aspected with Mars. And in this case, today we have Venus and Mars going head to toe. That's gonna be an interesting look. So take a look at the markets, whatever you're trading, doesn't matter what it is, whatever instrument you seem to be trading today, and look at market time open at the opening bell. See what's happening. See, based on what I've just shared with you, what happens in the market. Was there a big push to the downside, or was there a big push to the upside? And it may be both. You may get a big push to the upside, and then a reversal will happen just like that. Okay. Um, and so I'm going to continue with my analysis. Just wanted to do this little snapshot of a video to just share how I begin looking at the charts before market open. All right. Thanks again. Don't forget to go check out the video, the links in the description. Go visit intro.goldenratiomethod.com. There you'll be able to view a free 15-minute video showing you how to calculate your planetary positions, and it will also put you on the wait list for the upcoming course, the Golden Ratio Method, and you'll get 50% off once it launches. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please share, like, and subscribe. Appreciate you.